Hello, let's do the New York Times Hard Sudoku for August 8th, 2024. There's a link in the description if you'd like to try the puzzle yourself, and I'm going to get started right now. Right, the very first thing I see is this 4-7 here. Can't be in these three cells, and these are all occupied with non-4-7s. And so there's only two cells in this whole row. We're talking about the row, by the way. We're not talking about the box. We're not talking about columns. We're talking about just row 1. Think about row 1. And how row 1 has the digits 1 to 9, exactly once each. It does have them. That's Sudoku rules. So where's 4? Not here, not here. 4 is over here somewhere. Where's 7? We're just looking at the row. Don't even worry about what's below it. Don't worry about the boxes. We're looking at this row. Where's 7? Can't be any of these. This 7 here takes out of here. This 4. Like, I guess I lied a little bit when I said don't worry about the boxes. Worry about these two cells, the green ones, and the purple ones only right now. Where's the 4? Well, it can't be in these cells, can't be here. So the 4 is over here. Where's the 7? Can't be in these three cells. It shares a box. Can't be here. So the 7's over here. And I do see the 7, but we're ignoring that for now. So how many cells do I need? So I'm going to get rid of these purples. And I'm going to say, well, the two green cells need to go in the two purple cells, right? 4 needs to go here and 7 needs to go here. How many cells do I need in order to place a 4 and a 7? If it sounds like a dumb question, that's good because it's a very obvious answer. We need 2 cells for a 4 and a 7, right? We need 1 cell per digit. There are only 2 cells that can be 4 or 7. This might remind you of the pigeonhole principle. If you've learned that, but if you've learned that, you probably understand this anyway. But I need to place a 4 and a 7 in this row. They go here. And nothing else can go here. You might say, well, why can't this be a 9? It's a perfectly reasonable question. Why can't this be a 9? But you're not thinking about it right. Because if this was a 9, yes, there's no violation of Sudoku rules in the row. There's no violation of Sudoku rules in the box. And there's no violations of Sudoku rules in the column. But where am I going to place 4 and 7 now? Both here? I don't think I can. You can only put 1 in there. So where's the other one go? Where's the 4 go in this case? This 9 has excluded one of these digits from the row, guaranteed. And then now I will be unable to fulfill this whole row with digits. And every cell needs a digit. Every row needs 1 through 9. I've broken the Sudoku by placing this 9. The only things I can place here are 4 and 7. Now you may notice now that there is more puzzle than just those cells I highlighted, but I wanted to make sure that that was understandable because I think there has been some confusion in the past about that among especially newer viewers. That is called a hidden pair. So if I use the word hidden, what we're talking about is limiting 1 or more digits to the same number of cells in a row, column, or box. That's what hidden means. Now this 7 here does tell us the order. Remember, 4 and 7 need to be placed in these 2 cells, but I'm not allowed to place 7 here because there's already a 7 in the column. So instead I'm placing the 7 here and then I'm placing the 4 there. So we get those 2 digits. Now the corollary to finding a hidden is a naked. Naked is when we just look at what we would pencil, like what possibilities could go in these 3 cells. And so there were 5 cells remaining in this row that weren't filled. And one of them was a hidden pair. And so that's 2. So 2 out of the 5 were a hidden pair. So you're always going to find 3 out of the 5 being a naked triple. It's a triple because there's 3, right? So for every hidden, there's a naked that uses the other cells, the exact other cells, all of them. Now that could then be split up further. Like this hidden 4-7 pair was actually split up into a hidden 7 and then a hidden 4. So over here, the way to think about this at this point is what are the 3 digits this row still needs? They need to go in these 3 cells. But even from the start, these 3 cells were a naked triple. They were the 1. We're missing the 1. We have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 8, 9. Now you can see that so 1, 8, 9 are going to end up in these 3. If we just pencil them, that's kind of what we see for the row. But now if we look at the column, and this is a naked triple, if we look at the column, this cell can't be 1 or 8. And this cell can't be 9. Well, we've now learned that this cell is a naked single because it has only 1 possible digit. A cell needs to have a digit placed in it, And this cell can only have the 9 placed in it, so it must have the 9 placed in it. And that removes the 9 here. And we're left with this 1-8 pair. This is both a naked and a hidden pair at this point, because the row is basically done. But originally it would have been a naked single 9, and then a naked 1-8 pair, and then that would have given the 4-7 as well. But seeing it this way means you don't have to be penciling random things to try to find triples. So I much prefer to find hiddens when it's viable. Sometimes you do have to just pencil stuff, but we wait till the end to force ourselves to do that. And then we pencil low-hanging fruit as we go, like this 1-8 pair. All right. So now, with all that said, that's what I call geometry. The thing that we always want to do to a band, and earlier the better, although I did see that geometry and I knew it would be helpful, so I started with that, is we want to find buddies in the row, or in the band, right? This is a band. A row of 3 boxes is a band. That's the terminology. So in this case, I'm just looking at, let's start here. I want to start with the box with the fewest givens, 3, 5, and 6. I'm just looking for 3s, 5s, and 6s in either of the other boxes. No 3s in the other boxes, no 6s in the other boxes, but there is a 5. So these 2 5s are going to have effect on the third box, because this row can't have another 5, and this row can't have another 5. And so 5 ends up in one of these 2 cells, which I'm going to use corner marks to denote. All right. So now I'm looking at, let's just look at 2, 4, 7, 9. So we do have 2, 4, and 7 up here. And then we don't have another 9 to look at. So basically this 2, this is already filled anyway, so we can also do that. But this 2 looks in here, putting 2 in one of these 3 cells. This 4 looks in here, putting 4 in one of these 2 cells, because we also have this 4 helping. And then this 7 looks in, this 7 looks in, putting a 7 in one of these 2. All right. I thought I'd spend the beginning of this going over some of that stuff, but if you want really detailed explanations like this for everything that I'm doing in these solves, please, please, please check out the video I made explicitly for that. It is in the description. It is called Everything You Need to Know to Solve a New York Times Sudoku. It is not lying. It is everything you need to know. And it also primes you for all the terminology and logic behind that terminology that I use in these solves. So I thought I'd give that little preview there of how slowly and meticulously I go over everything. And hopefully it's understandable, especially among several watches, and reinforcement every day while we solve the hards together. So I'm not going to continue doing that in this one. That would make this another hour-long video, which I'm not going to do. But I thought I would, anyway, let's continue. So I'm going to look at what 3 digits are needed in this box. We have the 1, 2. We need 3, 5, and 3, 5, and 6. 3, 5, 6. So I guess the only thing I can do is just say this isn't 5. Oh, no, it can't be 6 either. How did I miss that? All right, so this 5, 6 looking in does make that a 3, and we're left with a 5, 6 pair here. So now this 6 does have a buddy, putting a 6 in one of these 2. Something I'm noticing is we've got this 5, 6 pair, and we also have 2 and 4 here, so these must be pretty limited. 1, 7, 2, 4, 5, 6. So this could be, and we need a 3 in, what am I saying? This will, I guess all I'm saying is this also can't be 3. So it's not 1, 2, 3. Let's actually just do both of these cells at once, though. So only this one can be 3, but we'll just mark it 3. We have the 4, 5, 6, 7. We need 8, 9, and then we'll just clean this up. No 9 there, no 3 there. All right. The 3 and, oh, okay. Actually, no, I was seeing something. So this 3 looks in, oh, there's already a 3 in this box. Yeah, I was definitely, I think I saw that and then I forgot immediately, but this row does need a 3 in it. Yeah, these 3s buddy up. When I placed the 3, I didn't buddy up the 3s. Anyway, yeah, these 3s buddy up, this 3 looks in. So this box needs a 3. This row also needs a 3. Either way, this is the only place for it. So that's our 3. This is 6, 8, 9. This can't be a 9. All right. Sorry about that. I confused myself because I saw something maybe subconsciously and then was about to explain it. And then I went, wait, why was I going to place that 3? Anyway, sometimes the mind is way ahead of the mouth. Let's see. I want to look at this cell as well because I've got 2, 4, and 7 corner marked here. And then 3, 5, 6. That's 6 digits that this can't be at least. So, and it also can't be a 1. In fact, 1, let's actually deal with 1 first, now that I notice it. We have these 1s looking into the box. And so that does put a 1 in one of these two. And with this 1 and 7 overlapping, that does tell us it's a hidden pair. Okay, now this cell here is not 1, 7, 2, 4, 3, 5, 6. So it's not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's 8, 9. And that does finish our, complete our 6, 8, 9 triple in this row. Another way we could have seen that. And then these are 2, 4, 8, 9. There aren't any 8, 9s down here, so I don't think that's worth really marking that up. All right, that's very good for this band. I don't think there's much more to find, or anything more to find. So other than maybe putting 2, 8, 9 here, let's just, might as well. This is just 2, 8, 9. Because we know that 2, 4, 8, 9 are the only things left, and this can't be 4. So this band, let's do this band. So the 3 has a buddy here. That helps, puts the 3 here. Let's actually follow up on that 3. Just corner mark it now. Nothing with the 4. We also have 5 and 8, nothing with that. So now I'm going to see like things that look through here, for example. Like this 5 looks in here, this 5 looks down. That does put a 5 in one of these two. This 9 looks in here, but we don't have any 9s helping in this stack. What about here? No, see, they overlap. It still helps though, with this 5, 8. Yeah, this 9 and this 9 does put 9 in. Oh, sorry, we have another 9. Yeah, 9 is placed. 9 is definitely good. I was going to limit it to these two because I hadn't seen this 9 yet. Anyway, 9's there. When I placed this 9, I could have followed up and placed it right away, but I did not. So sometimes I don't follow up properly, just like everyone else. All right, 9's one of those two. And I do have these two 4s looking in. I'm just going to pay attention to this box for a little bit. Now that it's down to 4 digits, actually the first thing I see is that this 1's looking in. Puts a 1 in one of these two. That does point up, giving us the 8 and the 1. 9, 4, 1, 4, 9, 8, 2. Okay, so the 2 is looking down, putting a 2 in one of these two. So that points down along with this 2. And I would corner mark 2s here, but I noticed this column's down to just 2 digits. So it's the 2 and something else. The 2 and the 8. Okay, so 2, 8 pair. And now I will just mark up this box. So the 1's here, the 2's here. We have 3, 4, 5. We need a 6. Goes in either of them. And then we need a 7. Same deal. Okay. This row is also down to 4 digits. What do we need? We need the 1, 2, 5, 6. This one's not 5 or 6. So this is only 1, 2. This one's not 1, so it's 2, 5, 6. This one's not 2 or 5, so it's 1, 6. And I think this is any of 1, 2, 5, 6, unfortunately. Okay. So I only marked 3. I don't ever mark 4 in a cell unless I'm desperate and at the end of the puzzle and still don't know what to do. This box is down to 3 digits as well. We have the 1, 2. We need 3, which we know is there. We have 4. We need 5, 6, and then we need 7. Okay. Ooh, so this actually couldn't be 7 or 3. So it's the 5. Make it 5. That's 6 and 5. These can't be 6 anymore, leaving a 1, 7 pair. Which means these can't be 7, leaving a 2, 6 pair. These aren't 5, leaving a 3, 7 pair. All right. This stack we don't even have to look at. We haven't even gotten there yet, but we don't have to look at it now. Let's look at this band some more. So we have these two 5s now. This 5 helps, puts a 5 here. This 9 looking in here does put a 9 down here. That points in along with this 9 and this 9, putting a 9 here. Okay, what about 1, 6, 5? All of that's in here already. I don't think there's more to find with that. Is there anything else to do here? I don't think so. Let's look at this stack here. So I do have 2 3s looking down. What's a 3 here? The 4 does not help, unfortunately. Then we have 3, 5, 6. So the 5 and the 6 are helpful. These two 5s look in. This 5 helps, putting a 5 here. And then these two 6s look in. I don't think there's any 6s helping, so 6 is in one of these 3. Okay. Anything else with this stack that I want to do right away? Yes. Because I was looking at this 1-7 and how this wasn't 1-7. It's marked up, right? I already knew it wouldn't be 1-7 because it's 2-8-9. None of those are 1-7. Then I looked down at to see how else 1-7 was restricted in this column, and we can see this 1-7 here tells us these can't be 1-7. So if 1-7's not here and 1-7's not here, that means this is a hidden 1-7 pair. So this can only be 1-7 because of the hidden pair. That does several things. The first thing I notice is this 1-7 pair here, which I don't want to forget about. I don't know that there's something immediate to do with that, so let's just remember that. The other thing it does for this column is, remember, because we found a hidden pair, there's going to be a hidden triple, because there's 5 open cells. So we do 5 minus 2, that's 3. So this is going to be 2, 8, 9. And of course, we know the top one's not 9, but that's all we get from that. Except we get this 2, 8 pair now. So we have this 1-7 pair and this 2, 8 pair. I'm trying to see if there's something immediate I can do with that. It means that these aren't 2, 8 anymore. So what are they? Right? They're not 1, they're not 2. And again, these aren't 2, 8 because there's a 2, 8 pair in the row. The rest of the row cannot be 2, 8, including these 2 cells, which seems interesting because we need 2 and 8 in this box. So they can't be 1, 2. This right one can be 3, but not the left one. They could be 4. Can't be 5, 6, 7, 8. Remember the 2, 8 pair? And they can't be 9 either. So actually, this is a naked 4. Let's just double check that this is naked 4. It can't be 1. It can't be 2 because of the 2, 8 pair. I'll just use this to recognize that. Can't be 3. We're saying it is a 4. Can't be 5, 6, 7. Can't be 8 because of the 2, 8 pair. And it can't be 9. All right, so it is a 4. And then this is a naked 3. I'm just going to trust what I did last time. And so that leaves a 2, 8, 9 triple here. That makes this a 7 and a 3. We could have also seen, besides this being a naked 4, naked 3, we could have seen that 2, 8, 9 were restricted to these 3 cells, which I think in my brain, I was like, something's going on there. But it didn't quite click that it made this hidden to 2, 8, 9 triple. And so it was easier just to look at what these could be. Anyway, that 4 looks up, and now we only have 1 4 corner mark left in the box, so that's a 4 as well. This is 2, 8, 9. We have a 2, 8, 9 triple here and here. They're kind of like clones. Not quite clones, but. So this one's 7. See, the thing to think about is, what are we doing with the rest of the row then? So we need a 2, 5, 6, 8 in this row. So we know this is not 5 or 6. So this is only 2, 8. 2, 5, 6, 8. Yeah, I'm not sure what else we can do here. Okay, so we also have, we remember this 2, 8 pair that this 3 and 4 got filled. So this is going to be a triple now, just coming back to looking at this band. So we need 1. We have 2, 3, 4. We do need 5, which is marked, so we know where those go. And then we need a 6. Okay, so 1, 5, 6 triple. That makes a 1, 6 pair in this column. Wow, we got some random naked pairs going on in this puzzle. So the rest of this column, let's just take a look. We have 1, 2, 3. We need 4. We need 5. I'm already noticing that, oh no, we don't need 5. Sorry, never mind. I was seeing this 5 and this 5, but we already have a 5 in the column. So sorry, what do we need? What do we actually need? We need I'm just going to write it out, and then I may end up erasing it, because this is too much for me. 1, 2, 3, we need 4. We have 5, we have 6, we need 7, 8, 9. There we go. So this can't be 7 or 9 because of the box, so we're left with 4, 8. This can't be 4, oopsie. This can't be 4 due to the row, and this can't be 7 due to the row. Okay, and remember that we have these 9s here that are penciled here and here. That means this can't be 9. Claiming, pointing, however you want to use that, this is not a 9. Okay, that's a 4, 8 pair. Right. So really the question is, where does 7 go in this column, right? When I say really the question, I always try to boil down what I found to what I think would be the cleanest way to explain it. But really, I mean, I found this 4, 8 pair, which means this is not, that means this isn't 8. So it's a 9, making that a 7. But if you go in the reverse order, you can see it's actually, there's a hidden 7 in this column. 7 can't go here. This 7 says not here. This 7 says not in any of these 3. And these 2 7s say not there. So that's our 7 for the column. And then now Now you can ask where 9 goes in the column, only here. That places this 9. Okay, we're left with a 6-8 pair there and a 2-8 pair. This can't be 9 because we just placed a 9. That places this 9 here. This now places 9 in this box. Very nice. 2-8 pair. So again, we can use the 2-8 pair and say that's 1, that's 7. Or we can go backwards and say where are 1 and 7 in this column? Well, sorry, where's 7 first? 7 is there. Now where's 1 in the column? 1 is there. However you want to do it. Just showing multiple ways to see the same thing. So that's 1, that's 7. That's 1, that's 7. Okay. I think we're almost done with this puzzle. That's not a 1. This is 2 or 5 with a row. The row told us that. 2, 5, 6, 8. This can't be 6, 2, 5, 8. Amazingly, this whole box is 2, 5, 6, 8. This can't be 5, 2, 6, 8. Okay, I'm not going to mark all that yet. There must be something easier to find here. Honestly, I never really scanned this band properly. There was so much low-hanging fruit, I ended up just penciling. But there may be, yeah, like this 9 is corner marked just alone right there. I didn't follow up on that. We have the 5, 6 pair. This is 2 or 8. Unfortunately, not resolved. What do we need? We need 2. We need a 3. Yeah, 3 in this box is placed. All these 3s. Look in. Okay, anyway, that's a 3. 2, 4, 8. Just gonna mark it. I really think there's a digit missing here. Yeah, the 1 is missing. The 1 goes here. Or if you prefer a 2, 4, 5, 6, 8 quintuple, making this a naked 1. Yeah, anyway, like I said, for every hidden, there's an equivalent naked. No matter how ridiculous that might sound, it's true. There's a 4 in one of these. We don't really care right now. Just trying to finish the puzzle. Maybe it's this cell then? Because I'm not seeing what else to do here. There might be a hidden. So I haven't finished properly scanning all my stacks. It's just the puzzle's done. Anyway, what does this box need? It needs 2, 4, 5, 8. It's not a 4. It's not a 5. 2, 8. Yeah, so where's 4 in this row? That's right here. Really, I saw the 2, 6, 8 triple, but whatever. That makes this an 8. That's 2 and 4. That's 2 and 8. That's an 8. That's 2 and 8. That's 8 and 2. That's 5, 2 and 8. That's 2, 6 and 5. That's 2 and 6. That's 6 and 8. It's 5 and 6, and we're done. All right, and I did spend some extra time at the start and a little bit extra time explaining, so I don't think this is a 22, 25 puzzle. I think that this is more like a 8 to 10 minute puzzle. There were definitely some pairs that popped up a lot, and you had to really utilize those pairs. The one I liked the most was down here when we got the was it the 2-8 pair, I believe, the 2-8 pair, then made this a 3 and a 4. I liked that a lot. But we did find random pairs all over the place. So if you're using my technique to pencil in by value cells as you find them, I didn't find any of those through any, ridiculously weird means of just like pinpointing a cell and going, that's two digits left. I just focused on restricted rows, columns, boxes as we went, focused on geometry as we went, and it all just kind of came together. So yeah, again, I don't think this was a struggle. I think I just spent a considerable amount of time explaining today. So hopefully that was helpful. Hopefully you enjoyed this. If you did, then why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.